Alright, it's recording. Okay. Alright. Oh, damn, that's nice. It got the little dot down there.
Yeah, it does.
Alright. Cause like I said, basically that's what I'm saying. I do want to say a lot, and I want to have a little disclaimer here about this video. First and foremost, I'm going to be eating through this video, so sometimes there's some silence. It's because I'm stuffing my face. Second of all, this video is really, I'm making this to kind of show off my collection. I got 2 other videos. It's not going to have any audio in it. But I'm kind of just trying to show up my collection in Brave Frontier after playing it for over 8 years. Well, yeah, over 8 years. Not on this account. This account is like 7. I had a account previous that I lost. And that's probably why I never really sat down and made videos about it. I really wish I'd have had more content about this on my channel, but that's another video that I explain kind of what happened. But in this video, I'm kind of just going into my Brave Frontier account and kind of just showing you kind of the stuff that I've collected over the years, and wondering why the heck they're saying there's no internet. But my internet bar is full. But I would just like to say that I've had super fun with Brave Frontier, and have only missed, out of the 7 years, especially playing on this account, I think I've only missed like maybe 7 days, which is kind of messed up. I'll show you guys in a minute. But once again, I'd like to welcome you to the channel. And say that this is kind of bittersweet, because like I said, this game kind of got me through a lot of stuff, and I think, in my opinion, the only real reason why this game is even being shut down is because the guy, and I don't know his name because I can't speak Japanese, but I think he's been butthurt for a long time due to the fact of that, like, Brave Frontier 2 didn't take off in Japan. And because of that, I think he's been itching at trying to find a way to shut the game down. And I think Corona was a great excuse. Because I really think if Corona wouldn't have happened, I don't think he'd have had the balls to shut this game down, in my opinion. And once again, I understand that this video is just an opinion piece. I don't have any facts, but I can go off of what I've seen in the video, you know, what I've seen in other videos, what I've seen in interviews that he had, and stuff, and you could kind of tell he's been really butthurt about the fact that Brave Frontier 2 didn't do good, and the other Brave Frontier game, and I can't remember the name of it, but that shit didn't do good neither. I think it was Brave Frontier Heroes. Even that really didn't do as good as Brave Frontier Global has done. Even though a lot of the I would like to say a lot of the fandom of this game is kind of toxic in a lot of ways, which I really wish it wasn't, but it's one of those things of where they have been slowly, for the past couple of years, even before they had the break, they were just slowly sabotaging this game, because he was just trying to find a way to, you know, end this game. And I think it's unfair to the players and people who invested money in this game, that once again paid the bills and kept the lights on for Gumi, when they were losing games like Phantom Kill, and what was the other game they closed down? And I can't remember, because it closed down years ago. But if y'all remember the name of it, you know, put it in the comments. But like I said before, Gumi, this game in America has helped Gumi next to, I want to say, I think Final Fantasy.
She said it was Pocket Ninja.
No, Pocket Ninja is not. Pocket Ninja had nothing to do with Gumi. That's a whole nother company. But if you guys know in the comments, just like I said, kind of tell me. But right now I'm going to kind of show you guys, like, as you can see on the screen, I'm going to kind of show you guys the units that I've collected that are from 1 star to 5 star. And as you can see, it's not that many because once again, most of the things below 5 stars were more or less kind of long time ago, and some of this stuff is just like these little pumpkin guys. They weren't that special, but I thought they were cute, especially the little pumpkin guy right here.
I like the pink one, honestly.
Okay, so also let me introduce my daughter, because she's just gonna creep into the video, so she's gonna butt in every now and again. So when you hear this little voice, when you hear that little voice, that's just my daughter. But like I said, I kept some of these because once again, a lot of them were, as you can, were secrets. If you played this game, a lot of these were like secret motherfuckers that you couldn't get. But that was that. So now let's get into the 6 stars, which as you can see, there's a lot more during the era, but it's not that many, because that's what I'm saying. Once Omnis came into the game, they kind of forfeited making a lot of, as you can see, making a lot of 6 stars. Like they kind of forfeited doing that, which to me they should have. To me, which I always said about this game is they never really sat down and innovated a lot of stuff. That's what I'm saying. He was trying to sabotage, because they should have had tournaments in the game where all you did was play with 6 stars or 7 stars. That would have been done well, because a lot of people still have some good 6 stars and good 7 stars. And you could get a lot of these 6 stars or 7 stars, especially like the sisters, like this one here, and like these, like the gun sisters. You could get them for free in other missions. So they could have did a lot with using 6 stars, especially since you could have got them free. But as you can see, there's not that many. And not to mention, they even had some cool 6 stars that were summonable, like the Miku people. And I don't know how to pronounce the thing, because I'm not Japanese, so I'm gonna butcher a lot of these names. But the Melody Miko people that they had, and I'm trying to see if I can find one of her, but I don't think I have a 6 star. I think all her versions are now 8. But these are the 6 stars that I have. And like I said, I have 2 longer videos that goes through all my omnis and everything that I have. So in this video, I'm kind of just ranting a little bit, because I really hate the fact that this game is dying or being closed down, because I think it's really bullshit. There's a lot of stuff in this game they could have kept exploring, and they didn't do it. And also to say, you know what I'm saying, that it's a hell of a lot of bullshit, because we still didn't even get like the Omni versions of a couple characters that they were rallying. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find her, let me see if I can find her. Where is she?
I cannot tell anyone's gender.
No. You wouldn't know, baby. That's what I'm saying. I know you're just sitting over here to kind of chill with your father, but let me see. Nope, that's right. I keep forgetting. She's. I think she is a 6 star. Where is she? Is she? Because I know I have a copy of her. Okay, so she's not a 6 star. Is she a 5 star?
I do feel like a game shouldn't be able to
no. Where is she?
Down if it had a bunch of things where you could spend money on it. I feel like it's a little.
Where is she? Where is Priscilla? That is who I'm looking for.
Do you know her element?
Yeah, she's light. I know her element.
Then just filter by light.
I am. Well, I'm not really, because I'm also trying to show off my 7 stars. But the fact of the matter is, she should be in order. That's the problem. It is very weird that I don't have her here. Well, hold on. Let's look at light, because I'll get back to the 7 stars. But right now I'm ranting. Wow, it looks like I do not have her. Let's try 7 stars. Where is she? Because they never made her an Omni. Is this her right here? No, that's Eva. No, that's...
She is pretty.
Yeah, she is. Where... Dang, I don't know where Priscilla is. That's kind of crazy. I don't own a Priscilla.
Surprised you.
Now I'm wondering, did he take her out of the game just because he didn't want to make an Omni out of her? I mean, that'd be some petty shit because I know I had a copy of her. Wow. Well, that's kind of messed up.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that kind of sucks because I had a copy of her. I had a copy of her.
Rip.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter now anyway, because that's what I'm saying. Like, that's really the real thing that I'm kind of pissed off about. Like, you could kind of tell that a lot of stuff he kind of just was doing. They were just doing some side shit, and I don't really mean to quote unquote use foul language, but it's kind of just messed up that when you kind of look at all these characters right here, all these 7-star characters, and once again, all these 7-star characters that you see in this video right now could have became an Omni, even though some of these already are. It's just I was using them for the challenger tournaments, but for the most part, all this missed opportunity to turn these characters into Omnis, that would have been doing some dope stuff, because a lot of these guys were awesome as, you know what I'm saying, 7-stars. Like a lot, like her and her were awesome as 7-stars.
I just noticed none of the characters have mouths.
Well, yeah, that's just their stylistic. Like he's awesome as a 7-star. He's awesome as a 7-star. Like he's awesome as a 7-star. Like he's literally a villain in the thing. He awesome as a 7-star would have been great to become a Omni. Yes. Like once again, awesome could have been an Omni. 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 You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many 7-stars that could have became Omnis and did some real stuff that, like, I wonder what he could have been like as an Omni.
That's just a straight up dragon.
Yeah, I know. But
wait, isn't that actually just a dragon?
Yeah, yes. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder what she could have been like as an Omni. What would he have been like as an Omni? There's so many characters that we had that had potential because they were meta in the 7-star era. Like, he was meta in the 7-star era. She was meta in the 7-star era. She was meta in the 7-star era. But they didn't do that. And I understand, you know, they kept trying to say that, you know, Gumi didn't own these things. It's like, but y'all could have got them. Like, if y'all could turn around and make like Harden and them, like him, they could have made him. They made him into an Omni. They could have did it. They just had to. They might have had to go through different channels. So, as you can see, that's my 7-star collection and my 1 through 6. It's not a lot because once again, most of this right here, this number is really Omnis. Because they kind of went overboard, but they never went to the Omnis that would have been cool. Like, this guy as an Omni would have probably been cool. This guy as an Omni would have been cool. And that's what I'm saying. So, I just say, once again, missed opportunities. They could have literally just started making these dudes Omnis. And we as the community would have been satiated. Like, they didn't have to make a bunch of new characters. They could have literally just took these 7-stars and turned them into Omnis. And then, once again, like in the other video that I don't have any audio for, there's a lot of Omnis that could have turned around and actually had dual DBs that they never did. There's so much stuff that they could have did where it wasn't really based on making new characters. They could have just upgraded stuff to Omni. Now in here, I'm gonna show you guys my my spheres because I have a lot of them.
That's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot of circles. That's
I have a lot. I have a lot of spears, and I can't really. There's a lot because some spears I have like 50 of them. Yes, because like these bright. No. It's not about stack. No. It's not about stacking. It's that like the bright torments and some of these, as you can see, like I have, like I think I have like nearly 60 of these guys. Yeah, about 60 of these. And when you go down here, I have like
I like the one.
I have a lot of the stuff that you get from the guild, stuff that you got on special missions.
Wait, did that say the bow of passion?
Yeah, it was, and I have a lot of the whatchamacallit. Like I said, I basically played this game every day consecutively for at least 7 years. At least 7 years, and I rarely missed any of the collabs. I didn't miss any collab. I didn't miss any special event. And as you can see, most of the stuff that I really missed was when they started to change up the what is the name of that place? Hold on, I can just go to it. I can always come back. That's the beautiful thing about recording. I can always come back. Yes, when they started changing up how you won in the Grand Quests, some of those I missed because it's like when you're forcing me back to bad business practices, you're forcing me to play to play with DBs when nobody plays with BBs. Nobody plays with BBs on Omnis. Everything is SBB or UBB or DBB. Nobody plays with BBs. And that whole new quest where to win the hardest levels, you had to freaking make your team play BBs only was retarded. It was retarded. And it was, once again, it was just bad business practice. Like, very bad. Like, it was stupid. It whoever thought of it should have been thrown out of a window. Like, not die, but just thrown out a window. Like, even like a one-story window, just flung out the window.
Okay, that's a little aggressive.
It's not an offense, in my opinion, where he should have been drug out in the middle of the street and shot in the face with a bazooka. But it was an offense enough to where somebody should have just threw that nigga through some sugar glass.
What's sugar glass?
Look it up. And it was just bad practice. But as you can see, like, I put in a lot of work. Like, a lot of work.
I'm gonna be honest with you, the cutest icon I've seen so far in this game is the icon for the trials. It's so cute.
Oh yeah. And like I said, so as you can see all of my spheres here, and I do have some duplicates because once again they did a lot of duplication. I'm really gonna miss being able to kind of play a game that was this extensive, and I know the gameplay might have been a little off, but
you just pressed a button.
Well, no. That's what I kind of liked. What I liked about this game was not only was it had a competitive level if they would have did it right, but it also had enough simplification that anybody could pick the game up and play it. See, I like games need to have an entry level and a
expert level
and an expert level. And this game kind of did it really good, but once again, because as I said in the beginning of this video, but the guy who ran Alum or however you say it, he was so upset that Brave Frontier 2 and Heroes and all the other shit failed, especially when it came to America, because this is what we were playing. We were playing Brave Frontier 1. And as you're gonna see right now. Now I have a lot of these gazelle kisses. I think I have like 90 of them. I have a lot because these things are these are the best shield or status spheres in the game, and they're really good. So as you could tell, I made a lot of them. I kind of OD'd on it.
You think?
Yeah, I kind of OD'd.
Yeah,
I think I have like 100 and some of these things. I really OD'd on this. As you can see, it just kind of keeps going.
Where does it end? Oh, there it goes. Jesus.
I kind of went OD on it, but as you can see, I kind of also went kind of OD on these guys. I have a lot of these.
Oh no.
I have a lot of these too. I kind of went OD on them. Like if you kind of read the stats, you'll see why. Like they're super good. Just like if we go back up here and we read a kiss, like this is a OD for up status. This is a OD. This is OD. That's why I have so many of them. There's some of they're one of the best status up frigging spheres you can get. And then the other thing that I went OD on is the harmonies, because these right here, the harmonies, and of course, no, they're these right here, of chorus or
I was
chorus.
guessing because half the name was cut off. I was like,
I hate other languages, but anyway, because I just do. But as you can see, I kind of. Yeah, I know it's very rude. I kind of went OD on that too. I didn't go OD really on the words of Athum or the Sheriff of Nelith, if that's how you pronounce it. I really didn't kind of go OD on them because they're not as good as, once again, these, because these right here make your fire team sexy. There's nothing. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it.
There's no better way to phrase that.
Yeah, your fire team. You put this on a good fire unit. The fire unit's kind of OD after that. But as you can see, a lot of I have all these spears in here because I basically once again been collecting them over 7 years. And it sucks that I'm not going to even get to finish putting stuff on my characters. But hopefully, like I said before, hopefully, maybe they do try to bring another version of Brave Frontier back. But other than that, I'm not going to support Gumi. Like, I probably will never play another game that they make because they had so much stuff that they could have did in this game that they just didn't do, and because of that, it's so much wasted potential. It's like you knew this game was making money, you knew this game was popular, you knew that people were playing it, even though some people would leave, but a lot of people were coming back. Even during the pandemic, a lot of people who had left when the pandemic hit, they came back. They was like, because sometimes people have life, and they gotta go. Like, I gotta go to school, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. So you might not always have peak numbers all the time, but there's so much lost potential in this game, in my opinion, that they could have explored and dealt with that they really didn't do. Like, not even to mention, like, even imports. There's so many characters from Brave Frontier Japan that we never got. There's so many Brave Frontier characters from Brave Frontier EU or Europe that we didn't get, that they could have just imported. They didn't really have to come up with a lot of new characters. They could have imported characters and still put them right here in the little summon thing, and we'd have had to summon for them by paying money or holding gems or whatever. And a lot of people would have did it. I would have definitely held my gems. I definitely would have held my gems to get some European ones. There was a couple of European ones I really wanted. But that's kind of the problem with this game. There's just so much lost potential that they could have really did. And it's kind of freaking annoying. Especially during their 2-year hiatus. They literally could have just imported stuff. If they didn't want to make new creatures and new content, they could have just imported it. But that is all the spears I have. The other stuff that I have kind of in here is just other stuff I never, like, the potions and stuff I never got to finish, because once again, I'm not about to sit here and rush because I only got like a month left. I like to take my time doing stuff. So, who's giving me gifts still? Oh, Alex and Chloe. It's gonna suck not being able to go on Discord with my friends too. Even though I hate Discord.
What's Discord do to you?
Well, it's not that Discord did something to me. It's just the fact of it's Discord in the when I first started using Discord, it always would mess up, and I don't know if it was just me, but a lot of people said but maybe I know Discord's better now. I just gotta probably re-download it.
That's a big tonker.
Because like I said, since I do want to put more games like Among Us and all that stuff on the channel, I definitely know I got to get a better Discord, or that other app that other app that's like Discord where you can have lobbies and stuff with your friends. But I digress. This is really supposed to be about Brave Frontier.
I can't hear the word Among Us without getting psychic damage.
Yeah, well, Among Us is still being played, baby.
Yeah, I get that. I'm saying why I say that is because it's everywhere. It's invaded my Minecraft. It needs to be stopped.
Because them niggas being sussy boxers.
Nah, not you too. You've turned to the dark side.
No, I just think the memes are cool.
The memes are everywhere.
Is there something new? Oh no, it's still the same thing. I wish it was they changed their mind. That would be great.
I wish they were having an announcement like, "Hey, we're deleting this."
Yep, but like I said, let me go to menu, give you a little info. Oh nope, wrong info. Player info.
How did you?
Oh, there goes me. Oh, I know what I'm gonna also do too. Because I really want to put my favorite character in my picture for the last couple of days. So I'm going to put my favorite character there. Because this is my favorite character. This was a guy out of everybody I wish he would have got a rework. But because the game that he comes from failed, and he sucked in the game, because I played the game because of him. But he sucked in the game. He's way better, and he's way better in Brave Frontier than he was in Phantom Kill, or Phantom Le Kill, however you say it.
That says something when you're better in a different game than your original game.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, that's kind of messed up. Okay, where am I trying to go today?
No one knows.
I am trying to go to my menu. There's unit guide. No, that's player info. But where is... here we go, my records.
you were struggling, though.
It's okay, baby. I haven't looked in these places in a long while. That's why I'm trying to, do this video. But as you can see, days logged in. Jeez. And consecutive logins. As you can see, I had some mishaps. But that was because when, they would glitch. But you can see, once again, Zelle required... money. Jesus. Yeah, basically all this except for harvesting touches is gold. Arena gold.
Oh, what are you saying there?
Well, no, but that's the star units. But see, my omnis and everything gold. I didn't have that many timeout wins because I was killing folks. Colossal record, I wish it would have got a little bit better, but once again, I didn't play the Colossal that much. But what I did play it, as you can see, is basically gold. My hero class is basically gold. But you can kind of see that, like I said, I put some real numbers on the board. I didn't do a lot of Conquered class, but I still did a lot. But
it's so funny hearing you
I didn't do any Gladiator. Dang, I just realized I didn't do no Gladiator and no Warrior. It was just straight zeros, goose eggs.
It's so funny how you were like, yeah, I got pretty much gold and everything. Scrolls down a little bit. Oh wait, no, I didn't.
No, because I never played these. I never played these. I never played these classes. I would normally use my 6 stars and my 7 stars in Conqueror. I just didn't play Gladiator or Warrior.
I mean,
but
yeah.
My summoner record, even though my summoner thing, I didn't even max out my summoner. Like I said, my summoner, excuse me, my summoner thing, I'm still only at 300. I didn't even finish it. Because really there wasn't really much to do. Once you get him to a certain thing and beat the quest, they really didn't do a lot with summoner. That's kind of sad too. That was missing potential.
It seems like this game was just tapped full of missing potential.
Yeah, well, that was the problem. They were
because someone's being petty.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I said someone's being petty because, in my opinion, there's so many things that they could have added to the game without having to really add new characters. And because of that, that's why, in my opinion, you could tell it's more of a petty thing than anything else. I wonder what's on the raid.
Raiding? I don't know.
No. I mean, because today I think it's Monday, so it should be light. I think Earth or light and fire. No, it's light and Earth. Okay, so I was right the first time. Fire's tomorrow.
You had this whole thing memorized, don't you?
Well, more or less, yeah.
Surprised. I mean, I'm just say I'm not surprised.
Yep. But yeah, I was just making this video to kind of show off my 7 stars and rant. And I hope this video gets popular enough to maybe the guy who runs Illume sees this, so I can tell him, like I said, you're an asshole for turning this game off instead of just updating some stuff and just being petty. Like, you could have kept this game going for 10 more years. People are still playing the hell out of this game.
Honestly, what he could have done is just not make updates and let the game just run by itself.
Well, they did do that for like a year. But see, once again, that's not even the real problem. The real problem is he could have made updates. And the updates that he needed to make was make new DBs. Turn the 7 stars that are in this video into Omnis. Like, you didn't have to conjure up new characters.
Or he could have done what Among Us did when their, second thing didn't go as planned. Just take the content you're going to make for the second game and put it in the first one. Like, there's options, dude, not just shut down game.
But see, that's what I'm saying, and that's messed up. Once again, that's why, like I always talk about, the Bible tells you to listen to little children. Somebody your age should not be telling, and I don't even know how old he is, but that shouldn't be an idea that you come up with that he couldn't have did. Because he did it for a little bit, he should have just kept doing it. We should have got everything from Japan, everything from Europe, like I said before, everything from Brave Frontier 2, everything from any game that shut down. Like, once again, back to my man Zero. He comes from Phantom Kill. They could have took all those characters and put it in this game, and we'd have had content.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna shut it down because I'm petty.
And like I said, that's the problem. But before I start saying a lot of F words and
please don't
and really go bananas.
Please don't. This is gonna go on YouTube.
I just want to say I'm gonna really miss playing Brave Frontier every day. There's probably never gonna ever be another game like it. There's gonna have a place in my heart, and in other people's hearts, because this was once again one of the first what I want to say Google Play games that I played, and It was addictive. It was fun. It was time consuming. It was some of it was a struggle. Some of it was easy. But not all of it was really good, and I hate to see it go when there's so much potential to really doing this game justice that they could have did by just adding a few little things and prioritizing this game more than trying to make something new that didn't work. Because once it failed, they should have realized that we're going to put everything into this game. As my daughter said, like they did with Among Us. Once they realized Among Us was more popular than Among Us 2, they should have just said, we're going to put everything in the Brave Frontier and we're going to keep this train moving until, what I mean, even if we got to keep it moving for another 15 years, we just going to keep it moving until there's 100 people playing the game, or they should have put a number. They should have put a low number, like only 100 people are playing the game. Now we're gonna shut it down. But I don't think they would have ever got that number, because I think if they would have really did some stuff and put a little bit of money in promotion, I think this game would have took over. I think this game would have killed more games, and I think that's really why they shut it down, because
it's a game killer.
I think this game would kill a lot more games if they keep it up. They keep it up, I think people will gravitate towards this game. In my humble opinion, more people gravitated towards this game than a lot of games that they have, that Gumi has or Loom has. They gravitated more to Brave Frontier Global than any other game. And I think it's sad that they didn't just go all in on this game. They decided to do something. They decided to just trash it instead of going in on this game. But I hope that, somebody, sees this video and can get to somebody in a Loom or Gumi and tell them that's give them this idea that came from my 12-year-old daughter, and bring the game back, update it a little bit, and just bring it back. But that's really all I have to say, because I don't want to start really getting into expletives or getting overly emotional about it, because once again, I have been playing this game for like 7 years, plus taking care of my kids and taking care of my wife and writing a movie and an anime and all this type of stuff. So like it's kind of been a big integral part, and it's just kind of heartbreaking and sad to kind of see it go. But I say it like this video will always be online, so it'll be it'll be there for prosperity. I think that I hope other people who play this game, do videos about it and say things, about the fond memories they had, and the people that they met and the guilds that they were in, even though once again I created my own guild. But I just say all that to say you guys have a blessed day, and I hope that once again there's another game one day that I would like to put 7 to 8 years in. But I don't think this game will ever be able to be replaced
fully in your heart.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I hope that somebody, I hope somebody in the modding community also, or not modding community, but I think that's what it's called, but or in the
game community.
Yeah, I hope somebody can get these assets. Also, anybody, if I get popular and somebody comes back to this video, when I get popular, and really, hope somebody can get these game assets, because if I get rich, I'm gonna try to buy this game and start it back up. I know that for a fact. Like I said, if my anime and my movies take off, I definitely want to see if I can buy this game and put it back online, because like I said, this game there's so much missing potential that could have been explored. And I know I've been saying that throughout this video, but there's a lot of missing potential that could have went through this game. And I just hope that you know what I'm saying, somebody else sees the potential in the game and you know, buys it before I do, because you know. But I like to say all of that to say it's really sad to see this being shut down, and I hope that you know, something good happens with the game. But other than that, I like to say, you know what I'm saying, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and thank you for listening to me rant for probably, I don't know, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, I don't know. But I need to eat my food, and I want you guys to have a blessed day, and you know, be good. Bye.
Goodbye.